Hey y'all, it's me, Michael, back with another YouTube video. And the topic of my video is mocking the Last Supper is something that you don't play with. So no further ado, here I go. Let's do it. Okay. When the drag queen, when I was on Instagram and I saw a picture of the drag queen mocking the Last Supper at the Olympics in Paris. I was disappointed, but I can't be mad. I don't get mad at something that I saw on. I don't get mad. I don't get angry when people mocking Jesus. I do get upset, but I don't get mad. And I'm sort of glad I didn't watch the Olympics because anytime the Olympics, every time they do the Olympics like every year, I always think in my mind something might happen. Something might happen at the Olympics that I might hear about. They might do something bizarre that I don't like. And this year, at the Olympics in Paris, they did something that I'm very disappointed of. Mocking the Last Supper at the Olympics is something that you don't play with. To me, that's disrespectful. I'm very upset with the drag queens mocking the Last Supper at the Olympics in Paris. That's something you don't play with, man. That's something you just don't do. Because that's telling me that you are asking to be dealt with. You was asking for people who disagree with your lifestyle to be mad at you. I'm not gonna be mad at some drag queen. I am disappointed. I hope they do repent for their wicked ways, what they just did. You know what I mean? Because that's something you just don't do. You don't mock God. You don't mock God. That's something you don't do. You don't mock the Last Supper of Jesus. That's something you should never do. Now they're being disrespectful. And see, this is the reason why that I stay far away from the drag queens, because they doing a lot of things. That's disrespectful, and they're doing a lot of things to piss people off. Some of them are, not all, but some. But I do pray they do repent, because if you're gonna mock God, have that same energy to mock Him in His face when you die one day. When you meet God, mock Him. Have that same energy and mock God in His face, and see what happens. That's how I feel about the situation. It is the growing topic on social media right now, because it's very disrespectful for what they just did, mocking the Last Supper of God, Last Supper of Jesus, and it's very disrespectful. That's something you should never do. Now, I'm pretty sure some of them might say that they love Jesus. If you love Jesus, why would you mock the Last Supper of Jesus? Tell me that. That's telling me right there. That's telling me right there that these drag queens don't love Jesus like they say they do. Now, there could be some of them say that they don't believe in Jesus, and that's fine. But have that same energy and tell Jesus Christ that you don't believe in Him. That's all I got to tell you. I'm not going to judge you, because I don't judge these drag queens, but I'm not going to judge you. But But you're gonna have to answer that. But they gonna have to answer that when they meet God one day. They gonna have to answer to that. That's all I gotta tell you. They got answer to God to that one. They gotta answer that. But see, this is the reason why I stay far away from them as much as I could. Because they will do anything just to mock people. And I'm pretty sure that some of them don't mock anybody, but they had the audacity to get on to go to Paris to support the Olympics and to mock Jesus. That's very disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. That's something that you should never play with. Simple. That's something you should never play with. You don't mock God. You should never do that. And when they do die one day, they're gonna have to answer that. They're gonna have to answer to that. This world is so crazy. It's not even funny no more, man. For real. And I do hope they repent. And I need to be repenting right now for even seeing something like that. These drag queens had the audacity to mock God at the Last Supper. So I do hope that they do repent on their wicked ways, because that was very wicked, man. When you mock the Last Supper of Jesus, that's wicked, man. It's very disrespectful to the believers who believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. I'm very upset. Even though I'm not mad, I can't be mad, but I am upset. I am disgusted by it. But that was very disrespectful, man. For real. Mocking the Last Supper is something that you don't play with at all. That's real talk. But it's getting crazy. I mean, I'm so glad I didn't watch the Olympics, because sooner or later I'm gonna hear something bizarre happening at the Olympics. And unfortunately, something did. The drag queens mocked the Last Supper of Jesus at the Olympics in Paris. That was very disrespectful. I'm very disgusted by it. I'm very upset. I'm very disappointed. But I can't be mad. But I am disappointed of them mocking the Last Supper of Jesus. That's something you don't play with at all. I mean that, man, because soon, when these drag queens die one day, when they meet God, they're gonna have to answer to that. For real. But the world is getting crazier and crazier by the day, but we just gotta turn to Jesus, and He will help us get through these crazy times that we're living in. Even though the world is getting crazy too, but we all gotta turn to God and repent and hope that we can make it through these crazy times in this crazy world. So that's all I have to say about the situation. This is your boy Michael. This is your boy Michael, back with another YouTube video, and I will be back with another video right here on YouTube. All right. Thank God for the blessings He has put into your life, and always share laughter with friends and family who love you, care about you, and see you succeed. And always remember, do not get upset do not get mad at the drag queens who mock the Last Supper. Always find the encouragement to pray for their wicked ways, and hope that they think about what they did. Even though you can be upset at them and be very disappointed of them, but don't be mad at them. Just find the encouragement to pray for them, because you have to pray for people. Something you have to pray for people nowadays when they do disrespectful stuff like mocking the Last Supper. I mean, even though I don't blame the believers of Jesus being mad, but don't try to get mad too quickly. Try to find the encouragement to pray for them, because they do need praying. They need that prayer, because they just mock the Last Supper of Jesus. But find the encouragement to pray for them and hope that they do repent on their wicked ways. For real. So, have a wonderful, blessed day, and let today be yours. And always remember my motto, keep positive.